My first guests are a group of handsome, talented hunks, y'all, that are on the way to becoming leading men in Hollywood. So, welcome, Chiké. Listen, I'm not even going to try to do these last names because it's a lot of work this evening. How do I say your name? I'm trying to stay professional. How do I say your last
I
name?
believe in you. Just do it. Just go for it. No wrong answers.
Okahu?
No, there are definitely wrong answers. It's Okonkwo.
Okonkwo. Okay.
Perfect.
Well, all right. And we have Jay Reeves and Skyh Alvester Black are here to tell us about their latest movies and TV hits. And there are some really good movies and some amazing TV hits, guys. We're going to get right into that because I can't wait. And later on in the show, we're talking with the cast and crew of the new film Tasmanian Devil. I know all of you are waiting for that one. I know I am too. So, welcome, my guests, everybody. And you guys are ravishing this evening. How are you today?
Great. How are you?
Well, thank you for having us.
Oh, you're so welcome. You're so welcome. This is the highlight of my night. I don't know where you guys are. You guys are locked down during this little quarantine. You guys like coming out of quarantine? What's the situation to where you at?
Well, I personally am in Atlanta right now in the Tyler Perry bubble. So we're shooting season 3 of Sisters right now.
Yes.
I'm currently in Los Angeles, but I'm about to go into a bubble, and I can't really say what it's about. But yeah, we doing that.
Yes, and you're just barely coming out of quarantine. I'm in LA myself.
Yeah, right. It's crazy.
Yes, yes. Okay, so I'm not even gonna sit up here and act like I don't know one of these people that's on the panel tonight. Because first of all, my Tamar friends will look at me like I'm crazy, and I know they're all tuning in. And everybody knows that Alvester and I have such a long, beautiful, amazing history. Back before he was a leading Black actor, now on Tyler Perry Sisters. Congratulations to you, Alvester. He was
Thank
my
you so much.
first tour, Love and War, and one of my most amazing friends, especially during that time. How are you, my love bug? Hi, Alvester. Congratulations, darling.
Thank you. Thank you, Tamar. I'm great. I'm great. God is incredible. It's so good to see you. Let me just say that. You look incredible. Yeah, I'm great, man. Doing great in the quarantine. We're shooting season 3 of Sisters right now, and I'm about to go into another project. Haven't been allowed to release by the network yet, but yeah, I feel extremely blessed, and it was. I gotta say hey to the Tate Martians because the Tate Martians really they are a loyal group. So hey, Tate Martians.
Well, I am so proud of you. But I think what everybody wants to know is like, how did you make this transition from being this amazing um, artist of and dancer into this popping actor?
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for that so much. I honestly, I really felt like I was not above the process after I did Love and War tour with you. I think it was the first 2 tours. I did a couple of spot dates with I see you on the camera with B, and a couple of things with Mariah. But after our tour, I really wanted to focus on my acting, and you already know I had aspirations out of other after my dance career. And I did it the way that I felt that I needed to do it in order to honor the craft. Like I got a regular job, 3, 3 regular jobs. I actually went homeless 3 times during the tenure of the 5 years prior to me making the transition. And I booked small things along the way. And Tyler Perry is incredible. He literally changed my life. A year ago, I was parking cars at the West Hollywood edition on Sunset from 7 p.m. to 3:30 in the morning, $13 an hour, and just to audition in the daytime. And a year later, got my life has changed and totally and completely revamped. And people always ask, what did you do? How did you do it? I didn't think I was above the process. I didn't think that just because I had this amazing dance career with all of the amazing artists that I worked with, I always talk about how amazing Black women are, because Black women, yourself, Beyonce, Mariah, Rihanna, you guys really put me in the forefront. You know what I mean? and everything that you guys actually taught me watching you guys, you women, my apologies, you women, amazing women run these empires, because you did. You know, I learned a lot from you by watching you navigate your career and everything like that. So I took that, and you guys always gave me a platform. So I took that and used it along the way, the discipline and everything, knowing that, you know, like I said, watching you just mitigate your way through the industry and time again. And I was just like, yo, if everybody I've worked for can do it, I'm not above the process. Like I said, got 3 jobs, bartending, catering, parking cars, and stayed in class. You know, did the craft, audition, class every week. I wouldn't have $5 in my account, but my acting class was paid. And kept God first, and it does pay off. So that's in short how it really, you know, how it really made the transition. It was rocky, but it's a blessing.
Absolutely, absolutely. And again, congratulations to you. Now,
Thank you.
the Super Bowl was over the weekend, and a few years back, you dressed as Colin Kaepernick for Halloween. Now, how did you feel about the NFL not extending him a full offer to play again?
I think it continues to be one of the biggest travesties in professional sport. And the full cycle we've been on in the last few years of seeing athletes be told to shut up and dribble or shut up and play when it's convenient. And don't need to name any names, but very famous quarterbacks don't get sidelined and aren't able to do their jobs because of their political beliefs. And Colin was and is just a forerunner. He was way ahead of his time with what he was doing. It was past time, clearly, but I'm a huge fan of him, his work. Can't wait for the show that Ava DuVernay is directing about his life, because it's truly one without parallel. So yeah, I think he has made everything that we've been seeing, especially last summer. He was a big part of making that all possible.
Yeah. Now, each of you, Jay and Chiké, and I'm sorry, I want to call you Skyh, but the
It's
Alvester.
okay. No. Do what you do. It lives with you. It lives with you, and it's my middle name. So, you know, go ahead and do your
Each of
thing.
you guys are like breaking new grounds in the business. But who did you look up to when you decided you want to become an actor?
For me, it was always just a handful, and it was Denzel, it was Will Smith, it was my absolute all-time favorite, Sidney Poitier. These are men who were able to, especially with Sidney Poitier, achieve such huge things when it was not the common or the norm. To keep on going. Skyh, Skyh Alvester, your story is so inspiring, and it's you know, lots of people have had to work really, really hard to be able to tell stories on the screen, to be able to embody their art and their craft. And for me, Sidney Poitier did that better than most. So yeah, I've read his autobiography maybe 15 times.
Wow. What about you, Jay?
Well, for me, of course, it was all the brothers, all the actors who've been doing it, from Derek Luke, Nate Parker, Denzel. But then I was also looking outside my race. You know, there's so many talented actors, and there's so much work we could pull from. So, you know, the Keanu Reeves, Leonardo DiCaprio, and then directors. So directing is something I want to get into as well. So I've studied a lot of Spike's work. Everybody, everybody who was doing it, that's who I looked at.
All right, now.
Okay, I'm sorry. They were telling me that I was rap. My apologies. I was like, okay. I looked up to the greats. I looked up to Denzel. I definitely looked up to Will Smith, and I looked up to even people that were on the side of me, like a lot of my friends that were going through the same struggle as I was. As I looked to the left and looked to the right, Chadwick. I'm such a huge fan of Chadwick's work. May he rest in peace. And I looked up to Tyler, you know, and when I got the chance to be here and see everything that he's done to create not just his art, but other people's livelihoods and generational wealth. And, you know, I grew up on Tyler Perry. I'm from the South, you know that. And my grandmother, you know how much I love my grandparents. And that was a part of my just, you know, family time. So to see somebody do their niche and then take their niche to mainstream and make it this colossal multi-billion-dollar and respected art form, that inspired me completely, and just even his story and everything. So yeah.
Now, Jay, we didn't hear a lot from you. We don't even know how you got started in the business. Can you give us a little backdrop on what had happened was?
Yeah, well, let's see. I started off by working every job you could out here in this town, Los Angeles. Man, I done managed Chick-fil-A's, valet, everything you can think of, background. And I actually got started in background. I was doing background for Nickelodeon for a long time, used that to buy a car. From there, I went up to AFI, studied with all the directors as an actor, and I just put myself in that position, and I just took the stairs instead of the elevator, worked my way, got on a few TV shows, and then now I just led that Disney movie. So it's been great.
Yeah, well, you have an amazing picture. Now, I'm terrible with names today. How do I say that? Baba Tunde? Did I say that right?
Oh, yes. Yeah. I was like, yeah. Yeah, he's a great actor. Yeah, man, I ran into him.
What advice did he give you that day? What happened that day?
Oh, so we were at this men's grooming event, and my friend was like, yo, just come, they'll give us a massage. So I was like, all right, cool. So I'm up in there, and then he was there. So I was like, hey, let's get a photo. And it just worked out. And I should probably frame that because I love that man and his work. So it's some great stuff. And I just seen him all the time. I'm a theater guy too. So I ran into him a couple of times at like parties for that kind of stuff. He's just great.
Okay, so I want to go to the chat real fast because it's blowing up. So everybody wants to know who is single, who is married, what's happening in everybody's personal lives. I'm sorry, guys. It's Valentine's Day, single time. That's what they saying in the chat. I'm just asking for the people in the chat on YouTube. What's happening? They want to know.
Undisclosed. We'll leave it there,
We'll go with that. We'll go with entanglements, undisclosed situations.
But sending the love. We'll take the love for sure. Black
Thank
men
you for the love.
All right, we'll leave it at that. Okay, so another question is, are your DMs going crazy? What is the craziest DMs you've ever received?
Wow.
I'll start off. My DMs are dry, okay, and really whack. Nowadays.
My DMs are very graphic. It's like, oh, okay, all right. My DMs get very OnlyFans-ish sometimes. I'm like, all right. All right.
Okay, well, I guess nobody else wants to talk, but it's all good. Keep people out your.
I mean, my DMs is like, I can get anything. I can get a picture of a dog or something else. I just don't know. My DMs are sporadic. Let's just say that, spontaneous.
Yes.
Keep that Disney spirit going on. We're gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back after this message. Welcome back to Out Loud. I am your girl, Tamar Braxton, filling in for my homegirl, Claudia Jordan, and she is not here tonight, but that's okay. We have a panel full of amazing looking Black men tonight. Won't he do it? First, there's some Foxhole content we need to talk about, okay? Subscribe to our YouTube channel and make sure you hit that notification bell to get all the best updates on new videos and live shows. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and tell us how you feel in the comment section. The comments are going crazy tonight. Just want y'all to know that I am here for it. I am here with the beautiful actor Chiké, Jay Reeves, and my good friend Alvester Black. Now, we have been all in their personal business, and I just wanted to say on behalf of them, enough. All right.
It's cool.
Guys, let's stop trying to tonight. These amazing careers that these young Black men have. And I just wanted to know from each of you guys, you've landed parts in popular movies and TV series. Do you think that there are enough strong roles created for Black men, such as yourself?
That's a good one. I'll jump in. Can you hear me? I'm sorry. Is it going? Are we good? We can be good, right? We know how live go, right? Make it work. Make it work. I think that we're progressively getting better. The diversity, I like the fact that there are more diverse roles for Black men, and we're not playing the stereotypical thug or the this or the that. There's more multifaceted roles. Like I saw a Black guy with a small yay, and I've been seeing a lot of people it's more diversity because we're, as Black men, we're just as complex as anybody else. So I do think that we're starting to see that, and that's nice. That's nice to see.
Yeah. Now, Chiké, you started opposite from my girl and neighbor, Gabrielle Union, on Being Mary Jane. What kind of doors did that role open for you?
It really has. I actually owe quite a lot to Gabrielle, just as a human being. She's a great friend as well. And as Skyh was saying about you, like just watching someone just fully own who they are and what they do and build these empires around them, it's really inspiring. So I love Gab and Dwayne. I think they're a wonderful couple, and it has opened lots of doors for me. It's also been very intentional on my part to do work that I think allows us to be seen. And that show was just one of those shows that just hit the zeitgeist. People saw themselves in Gab's character, and I love doing it. I still love when people speak to me about it because it really meant a lot to people.
Yeah, it did. And for our community as well. So Jay, you've been working on the CW show All American with Tay Diggs. What has that been like being a part of such a strong ensemble cast?
It was really, really cool. I mean, the whole cast is very powerful. I was part of the Crenshaw side representing for us, bringing that, I'm gonna say it, just playing that and just being in the actual environment was something for me. The cast was so adaptive. Like, it didn't matter where we were from. We all just came over there and we embraced our culture and our people. And it was a ton of fun. I missed that set. It was a great job. And congratulations on season 4 to them.
Yes. Now, talking about getting another season, let's talk about Skyh. I don't know why I keep calling you Skyh. I'm going back and forth from Skyh.
You do your thing.
BET show with Tyler Perry Sisters was just renewed for another season, which is season 4. I'm really excited about that. I want to take a look at your work. I want everybody to see how talented you are. Love the show.
Thank you.
Come on, clip.
Or I'll file a restraining order. And how would that look?
Go ahead and try, Jade. No one's going to believe you. I save lives, remember? And everyone thinks you're crazy, that you should be with me.
I'd rather die than be with you.
And I'd rather cut you up in a million little ways than let anyone else have a piece of you.
Skyh, but that was still good.
That wasn't me, but that was good, though. That was good, man. Hats off.
Well, that was still good, though.
That was definitely
winning.
Okay, what was that a clip of? What was that a clip of?
A film called Death Saved My Life with the incomparable Megan Good.
What was that a clip of?
A film called Death Saved My Life with the. It airs this Saturday, February 13th at 8 p.m. 7 Central on Lifetime. So it's just a really intense, dark film, as you can see from that clip. But it was great fun. I've been really lucky working with the likes of Gabrielle and Megan, just wonderful actors. So it was a really, really great show. So I hope you all tune in because it's definitely different kind of Valentine's Day weekend viewing, but I think you'll enjoy it.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure because I heard some All right.
Yeah.
Well, did we get the clip going on Alvester, because I definitely want to see him on a private jet styling and profiling. What's going on? I want to know. All right now. Alvester, because I definitely want to see him on a private jet styling and profiling. What's going on?
That was actually there's a new I don't know what I can say. I ain't trying to get in trouble by the network. But there's something else big in the right. There's something else that I'll say this. I am so fortunate right now to have worked on this project that I can only say that about. And because the announcement hasn't come out yet, and I'm just uber excited, and I'll leave it there because I ain't trying to get in trouble.
Just so that I'm super proud of you. And one of the things we have in common outside of being on tour together for all of those years is that Tyler Perry gave me my start in acting as well, way back in the day. And I know how amazing he is to work with, especially when you're first, starting out. We're so incredible with him back in the day. And I know how amazing he is to work with, especially when you're starting. One of the top tiers of professionalism, and always excited to give an extra hand, and always make sure you're the best at your craft. And so congratulations to you. I'm so excited.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
That bubble is a powerful place to be.
It is.
It really is. It truly is. Jay, you're starting as the lead in the sports biopic Saftey, which is currently streaming on Disney Plus, and you even got your own billboard. Where is that? What does that feel like, playing a live football hero?
Well, that was on Sunset, and it was actually over a place I used to work at, which is crazy, to me. But playing Ray was amazing. I had a brother right next to me the whole entire time. And just to be able to pull from him and honor him was great. I could ask for more. It was great. It was fantastic.
Okay, so as Black actors, I just wanted to know from each of you, what would be your dream leading role?
That's a great question.
Personally, I like to do a period piece on Black Caesar.
Oh wow!
And Black Caesar. I've researched him a little bit, and he was right in the era of Bluebeard. And there's not much on him, but he was one of the most notorious pirates during that time. I think it was like 1600. So I would love that. That's like a dream piece to do.
Okay. You better go ahead and show off your acting chops with that. What about you?
So for me, much the same. I feel like there are so many incredible stories through, especially African-American history, which is one of the reasons I moved here, one of the reasons I love working here. So I think we could do, I was very fortunate to be a part of Nate Parker's dream. The reason I moved here, one of the reasons I love working here. So I think we could do, I was very fortunate. I'm going to start again. I was saying that project and watch Nate bring Nat Turner from his mind and this huge script that he'd written to the film that he made, The Birth of a Nation. That has been really inspiring. I know Jay has worked with Nate as well. And to be around brothers like that, it shows you anything's possible. So yeah, there's a whole slew of American history that is time that we were able to tell. Yeah, there's a whole slew of American history that is time that we were able to tell.
Yeah,
that part.
Okay, Jay, what about? Okay, Jay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go that. Oh man, there's so much. I would either want to play. Well, I'm probably want to do both. Either Stevie Wonder. I would love to tell his story, or I'm gonna go with my family's country of Liberia. I'm gonna tell the story of dictator Charles Taylor, and what he did. It was pretty crazy, and I just think that the world could be informed on these things that happen, So a lot of people don't know about it, but I know about it. So it's the reason my family was able to come here. So yeah, I'll probably tell that story. That's light on that.
Tried it. But that's okay. You guys are still amazing eye candy and also amazing actors. So being as though you guys are so attractive and so doggone talented, is there a leading female that you guys have always wanted to work with? And who was that? And I want to know from each of y'all. You're not going to get away this time. Was wanted to work with, and who was that? And I want to know from each of y'all. You're not going to get away this time.
I guess I'll start off again. I like to work with one of my friends, and AJ Smith. I would like to work with her. She's actually the lead on Sisters, and she's an incredible actress. I would like to go back and forth and get on the camera with her. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would take that lead too, and just say I had the best time working with Megan Good. Death Saved My Life is a very intense story of my character Ed being an extremely abusive husband. So I would like to work with Megan again in a rom-com where we can just laugh and have fun, and I don't have to terrorize her so much. So I would like to work with Megan again in a rom-com where we can just laugh and have fun, and I don't have to terrorize her so much.
That queen would be cool for me to work with, from Holly Berry to Zendaya. Let's do it. You know, I think it's, as long as we get the opportunity, I'm open.
Yes. Well, guess what, everybody? This half hour went by so fast, and I want to thank you guys for coming on. Chiké, Jay, and also Alvester for joining me tonight. I'm so proud of you guys. You guys are so talented, and what a long career you all have.